next session of answers tutorial. I'm going to solve last problem on stress strain diagram for structural steel. This is the fourth example for cantilever beam subjected to displacement along x-axis. This is the cantilever beam, one end is fixed. On the other end, I'll show some displacement. Here it is written x-axis, you can use any other axis as well. It's just that the alignment of the body should be proper. In the figure, this is given as x-axis, so the force is acting in the y direction and the length of the beam is L. Let's start solving. I'll first go to static structural. I'll rename it as example 4. I'll go to engineering data. Engineering data sources, general non-linear materials, and I'll choose structural steel non-linear. Project, update. I'll go to geometry and right click. New design modeler geometry. I'll choose units millimeter. I'll choose YZ plane. Look at. Sketching. I'll choose rectangle. I'll give some dimensions. Say 50 by 35. Extrude. Apply. The depth is 500. Generate. This is the simple geometry that I have made. I'll go to model and double click. I'll go to geometry, solid. I'll choose the material as structural steel non-linear. Mesh. I'll change the sizing of the mesh to fine. Update. Next, I'll go to analysis settings. I'll change the number of steps to 2. I'll change auto time stepping to on. Initial substeps 30. Minimum substeps 30. And maximum substeps 100. Now I'll apply fixed and the load. This is the side I want to apply fixed. On this side, I'll apply displacement. X-axis displacement, I'll set it to 0 by changing it to constant. Y direction displacement at this point, I'll change it to constant 0. Only Z direction, I'll keep it free because I want to see what is the displacement in the Z axis. Next, I'll go to analysis settings again. Right click, insert, force. I'll apply force on the surface. Apply. I'll change vector to component. In the Y direction, I'll apply a force of minus 15,000 Newton. I'll go to solution. Okay, before that, I'll just change this force. The final force value will be 0. In analysis settings, change large deflection to on. Solution, solve. I'll go to solution, right click, insert, deformation, directional. I want the deformation along the Z axis. Right click, insert, deformation. I want it along the Y axis as well. Right click, insert, stress equivalent. Right click, insert, strain total equivalent, and I'll solve. This is the directional deformation along the z-axis. It's actually very minimum. This is the deformation along the y-axis. I'll click on max and min so I can see the maximum and minimum value. This is the equivalent stress over the body. And this is the equivalent strain. I'll go to chart and I want to plot the chart of stress versus strain. X-axis will be strain maximum. X is strain. And Y-axis I'll rename it as stress. Time is not required. Minimum stress not required. Maximum is required. And total strain minimum is not required. So this is my stress versus strain plot, as you can see. Next I'll plot force versus deformation. Now since the force is negative value here, the direction of the graph will be opposite. So I'll just do one thing. In solution I'll insert probe force reaction at the fixed end. Solve. I'll go to chart 2. I'll choose direction deformation in x direction and the force. Apply. I'll change x-axis value to deformation max. X is deformation. Y direction is force. Time value I'll remove. Minimum deformation not required. X not required. Z not required. Not required. So this is the graph of force versus deformation. You can solve this numerical with any other value of force and you will get the graph. I'll show one more graph over here in case of doubt. That is of force versus the deformation in y-axis. I'll write here deformation y and force in the y-axis. I'll change time. Minimum not needed. X not needed. Z not needed and total not needed. So this will be the graph of deformation in y direction, the force with value which I have obtained. So these are the various graphs obtained. This was the final doubt question which was asked by a student. I hope you all have understood the numerical. If you have any doubt, do let me know in the comment section. I will try to solve your doubt and put up the video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon for latest updates of my videos. Keep supporting the channel so that you can get more numericals in future. See you in the next session. Thank you.